Hey, good afternoon. I just got back from a good lunch, and so they did move the GSE cover from the right. SpaceX X, Spaceflight X. Haven't seen you before here, Spaceflight X. Nice to see you. Earlier today there was a GSE cover that they moved over yesterday, I think it was, and this afternoon they just, you can see the load spreaders coming off the top there. So they just moved it on top of that GSE tank there on the left. So that's in place now. So that's they did the one right next to it earlier last week. So they got two of these tanks covered now from here on the left. You can see the load spreader pulling away again there. And this is the big Buckner Lieber crane. So I was predicting that this would happen earlier today. Everybody knew this was going to happen at some point. So they did it, and it is looking good, looking really good. Hey, Michael. I went and had a good meal. I read that article. So NASA put out there's a link to a NASA article. Spaceflight X, middle of moving. Oh, good for you, good for you. Yeah, so NASA put out an article. It's on the .gov website for oceans in our solar system. Can you believe that? I wonder when that came out, but someone shared it with me, and I reposted it to all the different areas: Twitter, Discord, Facebook. Yep. So NASA came out with a kind of a shorter list of the moons in our solar system that are known to have liquid water, and I'm going to compare that. My next step is to compare that list with the Wikipedia article that I was shown a month or so ago, maybe 2 months ago. So I'm going to compare those two lists and see if they overlap in some areas or if they don't. Okay. Great, Michael. I'm looking. So everybody, and part 3 of the interview with Tim Dodd and Elon has been posted. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to watch it tonight. So that's it's going to be good stuff. I'm hearing good things about it. So that's one of the big things that just happened here with this GSE cover getting placed on it in the last hour or hour and a half. They did that, and you can see the other GSE tank that they rolled down this morning is over there. So there is a space all the way to the right of the most right silver tank that we can see. This silver tank here, there's another concrete pad over there that they could put this tank right over here, maybe, is what I'm seeing. So I'm not sure when that'll happen. That'll either happen today or in the next couple days. Hey, Leah. Good afternoon. See ya, Spaceflight. Thanks for stopping by. Doug. Hey, Doug. Thanks, Doug. Yeah, appreciate it. All the amazing support you gave, and also just chilling out here, saying hello. That's good. Thanks, Doug. So NASA put out on one of their website, on the NASA.gov website, they put out a oceans in the solar system overview of the different moons and planets, including Pluto and some of the other moons like Callisto. I think they put out a kind of a condensed list, but thorough. So you might check out that page there. I shared the post on the Patreon, on the GoFundMe, on the Twitter, on the Facebook. I shared it in a bunch of places. Maybe I can put the link on the description of this video when it's all done too. So I read through that article during lunchtime. It's kind of nice. It's kind of a what is it called? Kind of a recognition of what I've been trying to do here at OceanCam, promoting that there is water off planet, 20 to 50 times known to be more than 20 times the water on the Earth is off planet here in the solar system. So there's more water off Earth than on Earth. And NASA kind of put out that, I'm not sure when they put it out, but the information is out there now by NASA in a nice, you could save it as a PDF. I saved it as a PDF just in case something might happen, you know, then I at least have it for my future. Maybe they would take down the URL, or maybe something would happen where it got lost or whatever. But yeah, I saved a copy, and I also shared the URL link in a variety of places. Hey, now Bandian, hi Paul, or anyone else who knows, watching the third part of the Elon interview at Starbase. He talks about the work rate with a sense of extreme urgency to make life multi-planetary. Yeah, Nabum. Couldn't find any comments, tweets, or other info from Elon for how long 24/7 work is going to go on. Yeah, so Elon is one of the most wealthy people on the planet. So, and he probably gets more money the more he lives. So his cash flow is probably increasing and not decreasing. So that's probably as long as he does great at the other businesses with Tesla, with I'm not sure if SpaceX is producing any cash flow, but definitely with the, I guess SpaceX in Florida is producing cash flow with the Starlink. Maybe they're making some cash flow. I'm not sure what the deal is there, but they are putting out a bunch of cash, and they are getting doing commercial flights, I think, and also sending people to the International Space Station. So hopefully SpaceX is generating some cash flow. They got Tesla, they got a variety of companies. Maybe Neuralink is maybe starting to generate some cash flow. So Elon is one of the wealthiest people on the planet, and hopefully if everything goes right, if the harbor down the way, they're building a big port here at SpaceX. If that doesn't bankrupt him, then he'll be good to go into the future 24/7 indefinitely. We'll see. You know, it takes a lot of juggling there. Hey, Death Wish 026. Yeah, a lot of us have seen the part 1 and 2 of the Everyday Astronaut with Elon. I haven't seen the third one yet, though. Hey, Leah. Chris. Thanks, Chris Bolson. Chris B. And then there's a Chris of NSF. So thanks, Chris. Death Wish 026. You know, Death Wish, eventually, I don't know about you, but a lot of people have a death wish in their younger years, and that's, in my belief, they're trying to find their center. They're trying to find their source, the source of themselves, and that's kind of like a spiritual mission. So in my opinion, a lot of people have a death wish until they discover what they are, who they are. So hopefully you discover what that is soon, so that you can stop having a death wish. Yeah, he's one of the greatest innovators of our time. That's true, Leah. Right after me, that is. Right after Paul Mamakos is Elon. Elon is maybe third after Paul Mamakos. You should check out that guy, Paul Mamakos. I've been following him for about 45 years. Good guy. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so I think the two most innovative people on the planet are Paul Mamakos, Prince Paul Mamakos, and maybe third might come in Sir Elon Musk of the United States. So remember, the order is Paul Mamakos, second is Prince Paul Mamakos, and third is Sir Elon of the USA. But remember, some Tertius. I am third. Some Tertius. Muskamakos. Sir Elon Muskamakos. There we go. Alvaro. As long as we're all on the same team, that's good. There we go. Pan to the right? Yeah, I can pan to the right. How far do you want me to go to the right? You want to see the GSE tank? Oh, what they're doing with the catch arms? Yeah, I will. I'll get a close-up over there. I was just kind of ending this sleeve. I got here at the end of the sleeve. Sir Paul of Luxley. Yeah, I don't know where that is. No, just a prince, not a sir. Just a prince. Okay, cool, everybody. Hi from Ireland, Aaron. We will see full stack again. I'm not sure about that. That's a good, yeah, because they, I think they're gonna do some static fires and stuff like that. So they're lifting a huge pipe for the catch-ons behind the GSE tank. Thanks, Scuba. I could reposition and get some different shots here, but yeah, I'm just catching up here. Thanks, Scuba. I'll check it. Yeah, so I was just joking. Yeah, the most innovative people on the planet are Sir Paul Mamakos, Prince Paul Mamakos, and third would be Paul Mamakos. Okay. So Sir, and then Prince, and then Paul. For short. The most innovative people on the planet. But enough talking about me. What do you think about me? Okay. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Yeah, I had a good dinner. I had a good lunch, everybody. I had a good lunch. So I just got back from lunch. I think the next, I think the most innovative person on the planet is Sir Michael, Prince Michael, and Michael Harrison, actually. Yeah, we're almost, let's see what time it is here. 3:43, so we got a little bit time till that 4:20 time period. Hey, Paul, Leah. Yeah, I had a good cold lunch. Yeah, very hot out here. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, Joseph, Sir Joseph, and Prince Joseph of, not sure where you're from, Joseph, but of the USA, I suspect. Yeah, Joseph, I don't do any 420. Nope. No drinking, no smoking, and no drugas. No drugs for me. Just a plain old straight food. Addictive food. I'm addicted to food at the moment. How many GSE tanks are on site? So we got the one GSE tank there to the right, which hasn't been put down on a pad. Then we have another one there on the right, visible, so 2. We got one to the left of that, so 3, and they covered 2 of them, so 5 is what I'm suspecting. And there is a water tank behind all this, so 5 is what I'm thinking, and then there's a water tank back there, so 5 GSE tanks. Watermelon tacos. Hey, Joseph. That's a little bit of an oxymoron, but that does have a ring to it, that name. Watermelon tacos. That would definitely fly in Texas. So it gets so hot out here, and everybody loves tacos. So you get the salt and you get the watermelon. That would sell. I think that's a good name, good brand name. Watermelon drink. I've seen in the supermarket here at Walmart, they have watermelon juice, watermelon kombucha. I think there's some like juice of watermelon. Instead of eating the watermelon, you can get the juice. Hey, Aaron, welcome as a member here. Thanks for checking it out, tuning in. Doing good. Just trying to cover SpaceX here and get us to some oceans off the planet here, into the moons above the Earth. I'm missing 3 of the food groups. 3 of the 4. I'm missing 3 of the 4. Well, we got 1 of the 4. That's pretty good. 1 of the 4 is better than none, right? So, thanks, Leah. All right, I think I might zoom out a little bit or pan around. It's so we can see here the load spreader is lowering down. The Buckner crane is on the right there. So maybe they are going to switch out the equipment there at the end of that lever crane. It's pretty cool. I like that. They're probably going to offload it or switch it out or something, or maybe they're just going to rotate it around to the other side over the strait and pick up the other GSE tank. Yeah, it looks like they might, maybe they're gonna go for the dumpsters. I'm not sure. Going pretty good, Brian. I had some, a lot of interesting things happen today. How you doing today, Brian? Tracy says, Coke, Butterfingers, and Snickers. Yeah, I used to be part of that food group. Those used to be some of my food groups as well. Tracy, I used to eat a lot of ice cream pies, you know, ice cream sandwiches, and some pizza, and I used to do the Snickers and stuff like that. I don't do that stuff anymore. Now I just do coconut ice cream and some other things like that too. Elkhart, Indiana, Ocean Planet Earth. That sounds good. I got you. That's where you're from. That's where you're residing, Joseph. That's good. Ocean Planet Earth. I like that. That's good, Joseph. Marcello. Hola. Oh, you think it needs the hexagonal spreader? Okay. Would that be for the GSE tank over there? Michael, you're thinking the hexagonal. So this one we're looking at is for the GSE sleeves, but the hexagonal might be for the GSE tank. Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you know? Texas Tank Watcher. Hey, it was nice to see you out here a couple days ago. I think it was you that was out here. If not someone with your, there was someone out here with your T-shirt on over a couple days ago. Texas. Thanks. I got you, Leah. That's a little bit, not so much on what we're talking about here. Hey, wait. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, wait. There's been a lot of live streaming going on here, and so yeah. So now today I've done a few shorter uploads of the Starship, and I went for lunch too. Yeah, coconut ice cream is pretty good. If you can get unpasteurized, well, I won't go into food. Yeah, I like coconut ice cream. Good stuff. Okay, thanks, Michael. Yeah, so Michael's saying this load spreader we're looking at doesn't maybe not work with the GSE tanks, but it would work with the GSE sleeves, the cover that we see, the white. So this would go with the white sleeve that goes over the GSE tank. Interesting. Yeah, and the GSE tanks are circular, so that would kind of make sense that they would use a hexagonal load spreader for that. Take a look and see if that's what happens. We'll see, Alvaro. I've been vegetarian. Well, now I eat eggs, but I was for over 20 years vegetarian. It can be done. You just gotta be careful. You gotta get enough chlorella, and if you can eat some Brazil nuts for the protein, and maybe some vitamin B12 and maybe a multivitamin. You know, if you're into that kind of stuff, the vegetarian, yeah, you can do it. Maybe a high fat, low carb, that could work, or maybe you do a intermittent fasting. But everybody's diet is different, kind of individualized, and you know, one diet doesn't work for everybody, that's for sure. So just be careful of what you're, you know, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, so yeah, I'm just talking about what I do. Check with your doctor or a health professional. That is pretty big. Here on the ground, I can see how kind of big that load spreader is. It's big, man. Wow. See, when it's up high, I don't realize how big it is, but that is very large. Scotty says keto saved his life. The keto diet. Yeah, Chris has been vegetarian since 1989. Yep. That's about when I became a vegetarian too. Good afternoon, Stephen. Yeah, so there are a bunch of sleeves over by the build site, so they may have enough sleeves to cover everything here. It looks like they got at least 2 ready, maybe 3 are ready over there at the build site. And so they might have enough to cover the GSE tanks that are here on site. We got the two up there, and we got the 1 to the right. So that would be 3 that they would need, 3 sleeves. Yep, maybe it could be illegal to be vegetarian in Texas. Yep, I got you. Yeah, so there's many different beliefs and philosophies, and that's good. You know, it's good to have diversity here on Earth, that's for sure. Yeah, so a lot of people out here own a white truck, so if you're in Texas, it might be the smart thing just to blend in and buy a white truck. Yeah, I don't think anybody, they do ask what color is your truck at the DMV, so that may be something there to that. Yeah, I have a white truck, so they didn't ask me any funny questions, but if I had like a gray truck, they might ask me, what are you doing to your truck? This is Texas. Yeah, white trucks stay cooler. Yeah, Daryl, I'm not sure how to live stream it, but if you figure out how to do it, you're welcome to do it. Yeah, maybe look on YouTube how to re-live stream a stream. That's a good question. One way to do it would be to get OBS and do a screen. You know, put the video coming from your screen, then just turn on the video on your screen, and it would play it off your screen. So I think that's how people might do it. They do an OBS, or they do a kind of a stream off of theirs. They'll bring up the video that they're gonna watch. They get the whole screen in view, and then they press play and they restream it. You know, so that's one way to do it. Okay, yeah, I haven't been over there to the main entrance for the catching arm thing. I can do that now. I can go over there now, check that out. This area seems a little bit like they finished up here. I'll get a shot here if they move over by that GSE tank to the right. I'll start the stream over there. Yeah, Thomas, thanks. Yep, or past 14,000, at least at the moment. You know, anything could happen. I'm not sure if the channel's going to keep growing or if it's going to shrink for whatever reason. But I'm just showing up and enjoying the show and see what happens. All right. Yeah, right now the temperature it's not as hot as it was earlier, a little bit earlier. And I did get some cold things to drink, so I'm going to start maybe taking some ice with me in the earlier part of the day. Mac Mensa, thank you, guy. Thanks. And then I'll be able to stay cooler throughout the afternoons, the earlier afternoons. Yeah, there's some movement on the orbital launch pad right now. Just Me is going to declare some of the first laws of Mars. Let me see. Yep, I haven't seen that yet. The Everyday Astronauts Part 3. So I'm going to move down to the entrance. I can do a live stream from down there. And if they start moving that GSE tank to the right, I will live stream that since I'm back from lunch. It was good for me to get some lunch and also read that NASA article. If you haven't seen the article, I did tweet it and I put it on Facebook, and I can maybe put it in the description here. I'll put it in the description here. Yeah, Leah, there is a link in this description to all the links, like the link tree, and there's like various things like the PayPal, Venmo. There's a GoFundMe. Otherwise here on YouTube too. You contribute that way. I appreciate the wanting to possibly contribute. That sounds good. Appreciate it. But anyway, appreciate your comments here. That's for sure. And nice to chat. And all right, I'll wind it up here and then I'll go down to the other site. Joseph, that's funny. I'm glad you're around here, Joseph. That's for sure. Indiana, Indiana. Chilling in Italy. Elon is in Italy. That sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, in 5, 4, tuning out, 3, gonna move to the main launch site. 1. Okay.